I know it's going to take you forever for. So for example, I get clients all the time that might come in and there's nothing we can do. They have to do bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play with you and say, hey, go ahead and join our service. We'll get you done for what? I know that you're not going to be done. Now we're going to get a bad remark.
Right.
That's why we have a zero turnaround rate, because our success works, and we have all the records to prove that. So I would never put you into a 12-month contract or a year contract if I don't know what I can do for you. I mean, I can tell you realistically what we can do for you. Structure your accounts. That's why you have, okay, now I'll break down the 3 factors. Okay, you have credit restoration, you have credit counseling, and you have credit consolidation. Okay, a credit counseling company only counsel you. They only say, hey, look, pay this off, send this letter here, contact this credit, do this. A credit consolidation company, they take all your bills to one and say, okay, now you're going to pay back a lump sum fee, but now you're going to also pay them as well. Then you have a credit, let's say, restoration company, where they're not going to educate you, they're not going to take the time, because it's in their favor to get you on service and keep you as long as possible. And they just do the physical work for you. So when you break all 3 of these aspects down, when you look at RCK, that's what we provide for our clients. And so that's why, even with our service, we don't charge you unless you want us to physically do your work, and we have a program for that. Besides that, we don't charge you for that. So if people come in, if you want those equities in your credit report, where you stand, we're not going to charge you for that. We're going to tell you, hey, look, this is what's on your credit score, this is what's affecting your credit file right now, this is what you need to do, and you give us the option to say, hey, look, either I can do this, show me what I need to do, that's free, or you come to us and say, hey, you know what, I want to do all the work for you, just take everything for me. Because I get a lot of people, they have CEOs, they have lawyers, they have judges, they don't have time. They have their schedule, their family, so they say, you know what, do the work for me, and that's what we do for them, if they ever need that.
I heard when they came out with consolidation, I can't remember what it was, but people were saying it wasn't good to consolidate it all together.
No, it's never good.
No?
No, it's not. It's never good. Because the reason why is this. I'm always for paying your bills. I'm an advocate of that. I do not believe in paying for something that you truly do not owe. So, for example, if you have a collection company, right? A collection company is a third party, unless they're a second party collection, and I'll get more detail on that. A third party collection means that if you have an account with Verizon, they sell your debt out for pennies on the dollar to a third party collection. Now they'll call you and say, you owe us $7,000. When in actuality, they might only pay $70 for that account. So why are you charging the consumer almost 20 times what they owe? So with that being said, they never have the documentation for that. They have to be able to provide you with documentation, say, hey, this is your account, whatever else. But with collection companies, they're ripping people off. And that's why when you get a report in the mail that says this is an attempt to collect a debt. Well, what does attempt mean? Attempt means that they're trying to collect a debt. So if you owe me money, you owe me money. I'm not going to say attempt. Or we can work out a settlement. Why? If you owe me $7,000, I'm not going to work on settlement out for those $1,000. That's the point blank. So you have to really look at the guideline and see why y'all doing that, and read the research behind it. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have documentation. They don't have anything to say that that's your account. No, I believe you need to do something about that bad debt, because that bad debt is hurting your credit file right now. So you have to do something about it. Never sit there and think, okay, I'm not going to pay them, I'm not going to worry about it, because the more you do that, the more you kill yourself.
It doesn't exist that something goes off your credit after so long.
No, I'll break that down. When anybody says, hey, this falls off your credit file, or 7 years it falls off, what they're stating is that the statutory limitations in your state. So in the state of Illinois, it takes 10 years. After 10 years, then you can fight an account and say, hey, look, the statutory limitations is up for this account. Okay, I want this removed of my credit report. But again, if you don't do nothing about it, nothing will be done. Because you can't think, okay, this company is going to take off my credit report. They're going to do it in good faith.